Roll the gas on some gang shit. Broke boy spent his last dollar on that lame bitch. Bezos on my feet, yeah, watch where you step. Bitch, when I point that Ruger, you fuck niggas getting sprayed. Hit, pull up on the block, roll the gas on some gang shit. Broke boy spent his last dollar on that lame bitch. Bezos on my feet, yeah, watch where you step. Bitch, when I point that Ruger, you fuck niggas getting sprayed. Hit. Alright, bro, I'm about to pull up. Get in the back of the back. Duck your head while I bust these.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Kate, and you're watching K Minute TV, and I'm back with another video. Now, I know somebody gonna be like, you've been wearing the same thing like the past I don't know how many videos, because I think I done did like 5 today in this same t-shirt. Does not matter. Mind your business. Kai's getting this shit out the way. But I decided before I conclude my day of recording that I was going to do another story time for you guys. Now, this story time is going to be the time I almost beat my coworker ass at work. Actually, this is gonna be a 2 story time. This is gonna be 2 story times in one. I'm gonna tell y'all about almost a year ago when I lost my job because I almost beat her ass. At that point, I should have beat her ass. And this is gonna be the second one. Is going to be on the story time that I almost beat this girl ass at my job at the last place that I did the last story time on. Basically, the guy tried to hurt me at my job. It was when I was working at that place. A lot of shit happened at that place. But we gonna start off at the one that I worked at a year ago. So, actually, it's crazy because it's about to be an anniversary of when I first started working there. I worked there for a month. Literally a month. I worked there from February 14th to March 14th. It lasted a month. So, last year I was working in a warehouse. I was working 12-hour shifts, like 5 to 6 days a week. And during that time, I was just very depressed. I was going through a lot because if you guys, I don't think I did a story time on it yet. I will be doing one. But during this time, this is when my ex had cheated on me and left me for his cousin / his girlfriend. But she wasn't his cousin. But at that point, it was some sick ass shit going on. They had moved in together, did all type of crazy ass shit. The girl was talking about me on social media. It's like every day she would wake up and talk about me. Literally. And the only reason I know this is because somebody in their group told me that she would wake up and talk about me. So during this time, I was working as well. But again, I really wasn't paying that drama and all that shit no attention because I was on my shit. Little did people know I was on my shit. When I came back home, I was on my shit. I had gotten on my shit within a month. And it's just crazy how you can have everything and then lose it. So basically what happened was when I first started working at this place, I worked at this warehouse. I met this girl. We gonna name her Sandra. Sandra spoke to me. Now Sandra, she was a really nice girl and stuff like that. She was cool as hell. Like, to this day, I don't have no hard feelings for her, but at the same time, the way that she moved, it was fraudulent. Again, I don't hold a lot of hate in my heart for nobody. It's only a few people that if I see you, it's one of them, but she's not one of them, you know. Her friend though is. So me and Sandra, we was working with each other for it seems like a while because those 12-hour shifts, like 5 to 6 days a week, that seems like forever. Your life is in that warehouse basically. And I really wasn't speaking to nobody there because I know how warehouse jobs can be. You speak to the wrong person, you in a whole relationship, or you say something wrong to the wrong person, you got whole beef going on in the warehouse, and I just wasn't about that. So I was very quiet until she had spoke to me, and we was cool. Like we would stand next to each other on the line in the warehouse. We would eat lunch together in the warehouse. Everybody knew like me and Sandra was cool. So if you see me, you see Sandra. If you ain't see Sandra, if you seen Sandra, then you see me. If you ain't see her, you ain't see me. And if you ain't see me, you ain't see her. She was really cool. We used to talk about our goals, what we wanted in life and stuff like that. It was just all good. Now, as I met Sandra, we had conversations, and she was dating a guy in the warehouse that was very much older than her, older than me. Sandra, I think at that point I was 21 and Sandra was probably like 23, and Sandra's boyfriend was like in his 50s. And she was like, you know, I just like the way he treat me. I mean, love is love, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna insert myself or insert my opinion on that because I ain't got no man. So if he treat you right, then I mean, by all means. But you know those dudes in the warehouse, when they want to get to know you and stuff like that, when you ain't paying no attention, that's when they want to talk shit about you. So it was this one guy, we gonna name him Chris. Chris would talk shit about Sandra and her boyfriend to other people. And eventually one day he came and he tried to talk about her to me. And I told him, I'm like, look, I don't know what y'all got going on, but that ain't got shit to do with me. Like, if you feel a way towards her or her nigga, you need to go talk to her or her nigga. Don't talk to me. And he just kept wanting. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go over here because like me, I'm not like, anybody who know me know I am not with that messy ass shit. I'm not with the fucking drama. I don't do drama. I hate drama. I've been surrounded by drama my entire life. That at this point, once I left college, I have not had literally no drama besides this one dirty bitch when it came to my ex. So I have not had no type of drama for real since then. You know what I'm saying? My life is very peaceful. I like to keep it that way. So I walked away and she came up to me like right after. And she was like, you know, what was he talking about? And me, I'm like, you know, I really don't want to tell you because that's not progressive to your situation. It's just going to add fuel to the fire. And she was like, well, you would want me to tell you somebody was talking about you and stuff like that. I'm like, yes and no, because at the same time, like, I know what I signed up for in a warehouse job. So I'm not really trying to get into a lot of shit. And at the same time, it was always some shit that I could have been put into when I was there, but I wasn't putting a lot of shit to, like, you know what I'm saying, get deep. Me, I am a type of person, if there's some beef, we gonna know what the fuck it is sooner than later, because I hate walking around and bitches looking at me funny and don't say shit. Like, that shit gets on my fucking nerves. Like, ugh. Don't fucking play with me. Like, I am the last person that you want to play with, especially like when it comes to drama and beef and all that. So I'm like, yes and no, but at the same time, I was talking to somebody in the warehouse too. So at the same time, people were saying stuff about me and him, but I'm like, really, like, I don't give a fuck because they don't know what the fuck is going on. But she was like, come on, like, please tell me. So I told her, but I watered it down because I knew it was going to make her angry. And I'm telling her, like, you gotta relax. And so my line ended up getting sent home early. Well, not sent home early, but we got to leave before everybody else did. So we was the first line to leave. And I was getting dressed, stuff like that. Everything cool. I'm clocking out. I'm ready to go. I went to the front. I'm waiting on my ride. I did not see my ride. Remember that I said I did not see my ride. Okay? So I'm going to wind it back a little bit. Like I said, I had to leave early. I clocked out. I'm walking out. Then, as I'm walking out, I see Sandra arguing with Chris about him talking about her. And I pull her to the side. I pull Sandra to the side. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why is you arguing with him? This is not going to get you anywhere. Like, you're going to get fired. Remember that I'm saying this. I'm like, you're going to get fired. It's not worth it. Like, he's not worth it. Her friend. Because mind you, Sandra had a friend there. Sandra's friend is watching her argue. Instead of being a good friend and pulling your friend away, you're letting her argue with this grown-ass man. So I pause this. I'm like, it's not worth it. You need to calm down. She like, you know, I know, but he got me so fucked up. And I'm like, okay, but it does not matter. It's not true. You know what I'm saying? It does not matter. Then her friend, I tell her, no. I tell her to go get dressed and go home. I tell her to get dressed and go home. I hear her friend say something slick out her mouth. And I'm telling you, like, it's not registering to me because for me, I have to process certain things that happen. And I'm so busy worried about Sandra that I'm like, I hear what she said, but at the same time, I wasn't listening. So I'm like, was this bitch talking to me? All I heard was something, the fuck. And she turned around. I was like, I know this bitch ain't talking to me. I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, mind you, like I said, my ride wasn't there. I thought my ride wasn't there. So I'm sitting, I'm like, was this bitch talking to me? I was like, I don't know, but we finna find this shit out because it was Thursday. I did not work Thursday or Saturday at this point. They had got a schedule where certain people don't work Friday and Saturday, and then certain people don't work Saturday and Sunday. So I'm like, the fuck? This bitch, what? This bitch talking to me? So I I'm like, hold on, and this is my problem. I am that type of person. I don't want no confusion. If you don't fuck with me, I want to know you don't fuck with me. If you do fuck with me, then I need to know. If you want a problem, we gonna handle it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait for this bitch to come out. So they eventually come out, and I asked her, I'm like, are you okay? And she like, yeah, I'm fine. And I asked her, I'm like, okay, I gotta ask your friend something. So I stepped to her friend. I'm like, did you say something as you was walking away? And she was like, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I said, why are you so rah-rah? I'm calm. And she was like, because I feel like you're coming at me. I said, the reason I'm coming at you is because you said something as you was walking away. You could have stood there and said what you had to say. So she started getting loud. And the thing is, I think people get me fucked up because I have a very, like, somewhat low voice, especially when I'm in public. So people don't be thinking I can get loud. So I started getting loud because she was getting loud. I'm telling her, I'm like, stop playing with me. I said, you really don't want this smoke. I'm telling you. So she doing all this. I was like, bitch, stop fucking playing with me. So then we argue and stuff like that. And the people like security and stuff like that, they get in the middle of us. And because the girl was talking about fighting, I said, what you want to do, bitch? Like, I ain't fought a bitch in a long time. It's only one bitch that I'm trying to beat her motherfucking ass when I see her. And she wasn't the girl. So if I had fought her, she would have got everything that this other girl is supposed to get. So I'm like, what the fuck is up? Because you got me hyped now. Hey, bitch, what the fuck is up?
Hey, bitch, what the fuck is up?
So I'm like, people don't understand. I am cool as fuck, but I can get ghetto when need be the fuck necessary. It was one of them, man. As soon as I got rowdy, like, what the fuck is up, bitch? We can go outside. She was like, I ain't finna do this with you. I'm finna leave. Bye. And she walked her scary ass out the door. Mind you, Sandra's trying to stop me because Sandra know I'm finna be her friend's ass. So they pulled me into the security room and stuff like that because at that point it was no running from it. It was inevitable with all these cameras on us. I just went up in there because the simple fact, I already know I'm probably finna get suspended. I really didn't care, but I shoulda not confronted her. I will say that now. They asked us what happened, and I was just like, this, that, and the third. I'm like, but I was like, Sandra had nothing to do with it because she really didn't. You know what I'm saying? She was busy dealing with this shit, and here come her big mouth ass friend trying to kick some shit up. So I'm just like, like, I took my L, and this dumb bitch, her friend, thought that she was gonna get away with it. They found her, dragged her ass down too, I guess in her statement, because mind you, I got into that warehouse because of the simple fact I knew the boss. So the boss came back and told me everything that was going on. And the girl put in her statement, I should have beat her ass. Bitch, you had prime space, opportunity, and time to beat my ass, and you wasn't on shit. This is exactly why I don't, and I say this, when y'all see me do my little tea videos and shit like that about people who have problems with me, I'm very calm. I laugh shit off because the thing is, I'm about that in real life. I will back up whatever the fuck I'm saying in real life. So don't ever get this shit twisted like I'm fucking scary, because y'all don't fucking know me. And these people that be claiming they be having issues, they don't know me neither. That's why I just be like, okay, it sound good, because it always sound good coming out of somebody's mouth until it's actually time for you to prove it. So throw them motherfuckers. What's up? You know what I'm saying? I'ma throw mine. What you gonna do? So basically, me and the other girl got fired. Me and the other girl got fired. I don't know if Sandra got fired, but Sandra tried to reach out to me telling me to talk to this one person, and I text her. I'm like, why the fuck is you texting me? Because at that point I was irritated. I was really irritated with her, with her friend, with the people at the job, that I kind of took it out on her. I'm not even gonna lie, and I have not spoke to her since. I don't wish no bad on Sandra, but like I said, if I ever see Sandra's friend, and I told Sandra's friend, if I ever see you again, I'm going to beat your ass. And at that point, I am, because you got me fucked up. I lost my job over this. But my thing is, I'm not a confrontational person, but I feel like people try to take advantage of the fact of me being quiet as weakness. Like, I will beat the fuck out of you. I will beat the fuck out of you. And I'm sorry for all this cussing, but this situation made me mad. It made me hot as fuck. Like, I was angry. I ain't even gonna cap, because I wanted to fight at that point. But mind you, remember when I said that my ride wasn't there? My ride was out there the whole entire time. I just didn't see her car. So if I would have seen her car, I could have avoided that situation. But me, I want things to be out in the open. I don't like not knowing. That shit gets on my nerves. If we got a problem, I need to know we have a problem, so I know how to move accordingly. I don't like going in shit blind. You know, you're not gonna snake me. Period. I don't care. And if it would have came down to me fighting Sandra and her friend, it just would have been that. It would have been. But that's that story. That's that story. I think I'm gonna break these two stories up, because right now it says 16 minutes. But yeah, that's that story. And low-key, yeah, not low-key, high-key, she knows she could still get these hands to this day, you know. But I realize, like, with warehouse jobs, you really have to tune out everybody. You can't really speak to nobody. And I kind of wish that I kept it the way that I did going in. Not really speaking to nobody, not really fucking with nobody, because I'm pretty sure I would have lasted a lot longer. But I mean, clearly it wasn't meant for me to be there. If it was meant for me to be there, God would have still had me there. And yeah, that's the end of that story. If you guys like this story, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want my other story about how I was gonna beat, me and this girl was like face to face, like wasn't nothing gonna stop us. If you guys want that story time, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure that you comment, like, subscribe, share this video. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram. Turn on your post notifications so that you know when I upload. And I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye.